America, the land of freedom, fast food, highways, oil,
I love Geopol, by the way. I hit him up on Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, it's your boy, yo!" And then we got talking for a bit, and I said to him, "Have you got Discord?" And he said no, and I stopped talking to him. I might try and meet him at some point, though. Apparently, he lives in the West Midlands, so I do like
Hello,
Geopol.
Pyro. This is the real Joe Biden speaking to you. My chief of staff finally found a way to speak to you directly anyway. I must thank you for recommending me. That hair transplant doctor from Turkey went to my Arizona, America.
You know what's crazy? That message from Joe Biden there was actually more coherent than his entire debate with Donald Trump. That's insane. Can we get W's in chat for Joe Biden? He actually formed a coherent sentence, guys. I genuinely expected that dono to be like the foothills in the Himalayas. A coherent sentence from Joe Biden text-to-speech. Ultra kill stream when new layer
So
drops.
guys, we did it. We reached 250,000 slot boys, 250,000 slot boys, and still growing. The fact that we've reached this number in such a short amount of time is just phenomenal.
Thank you, Lime, for the 10.
eagles, and you know those fun, wholesome, harmless steel devices. Obviously, I'm talking about cars, which you can use to travel from one state to another, of which there are 50, spanning 6 times.
Dude, that's the one thing I hate about America. It looks like GM flatgrass. You know what's so... Okay, I can't even say this, right? I can't say it because I'm going to get torn to shreds. Do I say it? Okay, I'm going to say it. So when I go to Sweden, right? When you're landing in Sweden, the trees are really tall. The pines are really nice. You know, it looks insane. Like you're about to enter this mythical land. And then when you go back to London... When you go back to London, it is just GM. It is horrible. Grey skies, grey buildings, brown river. Yeah, there we go. Play Sweden. Yep. Get it out. Get it out your system. Get it out your system. Play Sweden. Yep. There it is. Play Sweden. Yeah, I am done, bro. Like you've turned the place Japan Wojak into place Sweden. Right, sorry, Ananas.
Pyro, will you play Swallow the Blue? It's made by the Euphoric Brothers and it's not terrible.
Swallow the Blue. Yeah, sorry I skipped your dono. I was clip farming. Hang on. Swallow the Blue. It's 6 out of 10. That's not good. When did it come out? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, we could try it. I'll keep it bookmarked.
Zones, 4 million miles of road, and 200,000 fast food restaurants.
Okay, has he done one on Sweden? We're gonna watch that one if he's done one on Sweden.
Americans, known for their many inventions, their massive
Surely. Oh my god. Oh my god, boys. Okay. Okay, we're watching that one. We're watching that one. We are definitely watching... Holy shit, wait 1 second. Holy base. Right, anyway.
Well, today we're going to be going through those states one by one and ranking them all on this beautiful tier list. Little disclaimer, this video is going to be in 2 parts because I want to make sure I actually talk about every state and not...
How does he have this kind of editing? Like, something is happening every 0.5 seconds. Bro just got a new commission. Okay, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Dude, the guy I'm commissioning is messaging me saying I'm on stream. Stop snitching!
Any essential analysis, maybe with the exception of South Dakota. Yeah, anyway, the one unified video would just be far too long for some of you guys' attention.
It's Maxor editing? No, I can still see. Like, my retinas would be burnt out if this is Maxor.
Spans. I would have to start incorporating some Subway Surfers gameplay. You get the idea. Our first state up is Florida, the ancestral lands of the world famous
Florida man. Florida man claiming people were eating his brains. Leads police on insane golf course chase. I love Florida man stories, man. I could do a whole video on that. I could do a whole video.
Shining beacon of
Florida man wrecks liquor shop. I can't even tell if he's editing these for a bit or this is like actual edge. Wait. Hang on. There's no way it's real. There's no way it's actually real. Florida man blames caterpillar.
Florida.
Blames
Police say a man was
caterpillar.
arrested for destroying a liquor store under construction, telling police he was in Alice in Wonderland and that a hookah-smoking caterpillar ordered him to attack the site.
Oh, I love Florida. I love Florida so much, man.
of freedom, the mecca for redneck hillbillies and Disney adults alike.
Wait, did he just... I swear, if I had to watch one of these for like a try not to laugh challenge, I'd just lose.
Hillbillies and Disney adults alike. Hear me out.
Like, why is that so funny? He played like the Gordon Ramsay violin sound, but like the sound effect didn't finish, so that made it so much more funny.
Right, these guys have to get an honorary S.
Like when I was doing the try not to laugh with Jack Manifold, I was always laughing when the audio sound effects cut off. The only reason I won that is because I explained a joke to him. And it was just that, like, autistic that he just snapped. He got mind broken and he laughed.
Out of respect, because this state is truly the pinnacle of America. Everything they stand for, everything they fantasize about, other states could only...
That is one of the best videos. That is one of the best videos.
Everything they stand for, everything they...
That is me, like, please, Donald Trump, give us a game. Give us a game for the PS5, please. Please, Donald Trump, please let The Boys be a good show again. Please, please, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, season 3 of The Bear, nothing happened. Donald Trump, please look season 4. Season 4, let something happen, please.
They fantasize...
It's actually, it's crazy. We're nearly done with season 4 of The Boys. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Did A24 get involved or something?
Is about other states could only dream about the simply humongous amount of soulless corporate slop malls, the most gigantic, colossal, nauseating suburbs this world has
Absolutely no skyline. Horrible.
ever seen. The sheer lack of any minorly usable public transport. The fucking...
I don't get why there's no public transport in America. I don't get it. Please, Pyrocynical, Darkwood video soon, please. That is my account. One of the editors is logged into my account, messaging me, asking me when the Darkwood video is. All right, if there's any editors watching this stream, I'll give you a pay rise if you snitch whoever's running the account right now. Please snitch and send me it on Discord.
highway systems. Oh my god, it's enough to make President Truman ascend into the clouds. Just look at this shit.
Ready or Not DLC teaser. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the 10.
That's a 2-hour drive, bro. Only in Florida. That's right, we only use boats to suspiciously traffic that one specific sugary, energizing, addicting substance into Miami. Hell yeah, I'm talking
Yeah, doesn't Critical live in Florida?
about Coca-Cola. Obviously, I'm talking about Coca-Cola. I mean, almost...
Dude, that guy drinking Coke, I want some now.
70% of Florida residents drink Coca-Cola daily. What the f... Nah, these guys have to get an S. It's unnegotiable.
I don't know how you can drink more than 1 Coke a day and not, like, hate it.
Stop pausing every 10 seconds,
Shut
you
up.
absolute lobotomite. Fuck you.
What do you want? What do you want? I do like a Forzen and I just like sit here, like 90-degree angle, just like probably just like looking at Discord.
Next up, Georgia. Man, what can I say? King Carly, UFC, Stalin, Skibbity Toilet. These guys are sick.
The guy that made it wasn't Georgian, was he? Wasn't he Russian?
Stalin, Skibbity.
Oh my god, he was Georgian. Oh my god, I thought he was Russian the whole time. Dude, that guy, DeFuck Boom, has literally been in this chat as well.
Toilet. These guys are seriously producing some of the best contributions to our world today. Wait, hold up. Oh, no. 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 Yeah, this state is just mid, honestly. They got one of the world's worst managed urban sprawls. But I'm gonna bump them up because of this sheer megalith of music to come out of this.
Okay, you know how Walking Dead Season 1 was set in Atlanta? Is normal Atlanta any different? Is normal Atlanta any different? Where you get people that, like, chase you down the street, and then if you're on a horse, they'll eat the horse. Is it any different? Anyone from Georgia here that can chime in to confirm? No. It's no different. The only difference is there's more Fent. Okay. That one, I actually believe that one.
state. Anyone from Ray Charles to Gucci Mane. I'm almost certain your favorite music legitimately wouldn't exist without
The horse would be on fence. Okay, I believe that.
the influence of this one
Broke off like an iPad kid. All right.
ugly American city. Also, peaches. You know a state's gonna be amazing when their entire pride is based around one fruit that they're okay at growing.
Babe, how that peach cobbler tasting?
It's all right. I have.
It's all right. Oh, thank you, Amber, for the 50. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. For a long time. Have you heard of the game Peripetia? It's one of the best immersive sims I've ever played. I think I've heard of that, you know. I don't know. That is a terrible name for a game. Nicest way possible. I'm sure the game is amazing, but that is not helping with SEO. Oh, it's not even out yet. It's over. Yeah, I've seen this before. It looks kind of baby. Oh, you literally just linked me at Keo. Cheers, mate. Alright, I'll keep that one bookmarked.
Better than a school cafeteria.
They
I
can
was
get
gonna
a
make
meat
a joke about America good UK bad, but I came home after running errands and found a dead possum in my driveway that was the size of a small dog. This is the average day in the South.
I mean, in America, it'd be someone outside of your house doing the fent fold. So I still think the UK is better.
medium C out of respect. Man, South Carolina is just like Georgia, but without any of the redeeming qualities that Georgia has. Their biggest city has 150,000 people. Oh, hell nah, bro. What I was trying to find a reason not to put you guys in D. So
I could not imagine anything worse, like any bigger loss in the life lottery, that I was born in Carolina.
looked up things South Carolina's known for. Comes up with the city of Columbia. You guys find me one person who hears the word Columbia.
The Walking Dead is missing flamboyant opium label fans dressed in tight leather clothing to truly emulate the Atlanta experience. I unfortunately live quite close to the city. Thank you, him, for the 10.
And thinks of South Carolina. Bro, Columbia, British Columbia, Columbus, Christopher Columbus, District of Columbia, the fucking Coke brand. Ain't no one thinking about South Carolina, bro. Sorry to break it to you. I really got no reason to put South Carolina any higher than E. Sorry, guys. On the other hand, North Carolina. This is the cool sibling. This is the well-fed sibling. This is the only sibling worth giving a fucking visit. And let's be real here. This is the good ending. Anyway, North...
Aren't they both the same? What's... Okay, any lore masters here? No Sweden, sad face Sweden. Leon, I'm timing you up, mate. I'm sorry, that was too far. How do we, What's the difference? Lore masters in chat. Someone's freaking out that North Carolina was mentioned. They're the same. They literally are the same. Death Grips reference? Yeah, he played it for like a second. S rank stalling. I'm gonna touch you. Currently living in North Carolina. It's better. Is there just like more people that live in North, I guess? Oh yeah, Mr. Beast is there, isn't he? Mr. Breast. That's right.
North Carolina, it's in the top 10 states for population. They got a diverse natural landscape and a diverse economy. It birthed the...
Thank you, Chop, for the 20. There's a really interesting ARG in Fallout New Vegas. Is this the one that something is hiding outside the game? Yes. I mean, we could watch that today, I guess. I kind of had a plan to do a GTA, a Gmod thing, but I guess we could do that tomorrow instead. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this like rent-free in my recommended.
The aeroplane...
Wait. If we do the full-out ARG, am I watching the guy's video or am I watching the ARG? Which one? I guess there's no point watching the... There's no point watching the ARG if a guy's already covered it, right?
See, Krispy Kreme, mini golf, Fred Durst.
Okay, mini golf is actually really fun. Mini golf is really, really fun.
The machine
Watch both at the same time. Oh my god, yes. Okay, I like this guy's thinking.
gun. Wow, what a breathtaking fleet of goddamn American innovations, man. I never thought I'd do this, but I think I'm willing to put one of the...
I find it so wild that EDP, like, despite being cancelled into the heavens, he's still used as, like, reaction memes and stuff. Like, you've got all the new gens on TikTok, and they have no idea who EDP is. They have no idea. Like, if it's not a bottle of Prime or iShow Speed, they have no idea what it is. I find that so crazy.
Carolinas in A, you know.
And then you'll see people list, like, what EDP did, and the first reply will be like, oh, he's funny, though. New gens. Well, I can't use Zoomer and Boomer anymore, so we gotta use New Gen and Old Head. Old Head. No. I like that. I like that word. That's a funny word. Old Head.
Out Virginia.
I'm technically an old head.
I don't know, man. All that comes to mind is the...
Virginia has more miles of the Appalachian Trail than any other state, nearly a quarter of the trails in Thailand.
Appalachian Mountains.
I would love to go somewhere in America and just do like mad hiking. I think that'd be so cool. That's one of the few things that America has us beat on.
So,
what was that? Dude, how long has he been taking snus for? Dude, he's been taking that for like a month. Look at that. Oh my god.
Now, from my understanding, Virginia is split into a few subdivisions. To the west, you got... To the north, you got people that get that DC money, use that DC Metro, pay them DC taxes, but also get really, really offended if you refer to them as being from DC.
I don't get why people flex money. I really don't. Let me tell a story. There's this store I go to, right, in Stockholm. It used to be called Plug Me Please, and now they renamed it to Etrasec. And it's a really cool store where they sell like old vintage stuff. They've even got like a jumper from Kanye West that they're not even selling it. They just have it on display to add value to the store. And there was a guy in there that bought one of these like Louis Vuitton iridescent bags. Hang on. Yeah, one of these. So I have one of these, right? I've got this one. I've got that. And then there was a guy that wanted to buy the backpack, and he was like this rapper or something, right? Like a Swedish rapper. And what he did is, for his Instagram, he filmed himself doing like a money spread on the table to buy that iridescent bag. And then I said to the guy afterwards, because I wasn't there, I saw it on his Instagram, and I went there the next day. And I said to the guy that like runs the store, I was like, aren't you guys like cash only? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, so you're telling me that he flexed all that money for his Instagram, right? He put all that like cheddar down on the table, and then as soon as his mate stopped filming, he had to put all of it away and then just pay by a debit card. Crazy. I don't get it. Thank you, Evelyn, for joining. Thank you, Scott, for joining.
But also get...
It's the same story. No, but we literally have new people in the chat. I'm allowed to retell the same story. I'm allowed to do that. So the clip farmers get it.
Really, really offended if you refer to them as being from DC, not Northern Virginia. And then
you said that story 5 months ago. You're an old head. Lol, old head in chat, old head. You watch a YouTuber for longer than 2 months? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Southeast, which is just frat bros and sparkly teeth, spray tanned Jersey construction trash. I'm feeling a D. Maryland. I got it.
Why is the Vine Thud? How did the Vine Thud stay still so funny? It's past the test of time. It's so saturated, but yet it's still so funny. I don't get it.
I give these guys credit where credit's due. They did name themselves after one of the greatest confectionery items ever.
Dude, I ate so many Maryland cookies as a kid. That's probably why I got so fat. Like there was, oh god, they're so nice.
Created.
They're
I respect
so nice. Thank you, Fugas, for the month.
That. Now, this is a pretty small state, so I'm gonna end up.
A PLP 50 is better looking than that T-Mute. What is a PLP 50? What? Why are we roasting? That looks good. I would have that. I would buy it. I would buy that car. It looks like the Mr. Bean car.
Basing 100% of my analysis off of Baltimore, and man, what a city. Baltimore, despite being a relatively small, seriously mid city, manages to somehow constantly remain relevant in the world, be that
Baltimoreans, when their city goes viral once again for little to no reason.
through violent fatal bridge collapses or famous TV shows.
Oh yeah, The Wire. Okay, am I gonna get shot here if I say The Wire is a little bit overrated? Will I be shot? Will I be shot? Please. I need to know if there's going to be a hit output on me if I say that I think The Wire's a little bit overrated. I tried watching it, man. It's got Idris Elba. It's got this guy that has a very weird accent because he's like a British actor. And he almost sounds like Irish because he's meant to be like Irish American. I'm going to get shot for saying it's The Wire's mid. Nah, it's not mid. It's like, I watched Breaking Bad. I watched The Sopranos. I keep trying to watch The Wire because apparently it's in that compendium of like, these are all the shows you need to watch. But every time I go and watch The Wire, I'm like, I sleep. Wait, you're telling me that... Wait. You're telling me that criminals can be good people too? And they're like sometimes only bad because they're pushed by society? I mean, I don't know. I did enjoy it. I think, who's the best character again? Omar Little? I remember just seeing so many video essays about how he's like giga-based, like his character writing and stuff.
Or that fucking accent, bro.
Right, I gotta put that boy at 0.5 speed. What was that?
Bridge collapses or
I've got to put my boy at 0.5.
famous TV shows. Or that fucking accent, bro.
Right, let's do 0.5. Dude, it's not when you speak to like it's like when you speak to like a Rayman 2 NPC. It's not when you speak to a Nintendo character because they never hire voice actors. It's like Simish. What is that? That's not real, right? That's a bit. That has to be a bit.
Constantly remain relevant in the world, be that through violent fatal bridge collapses or famous
I can actually understand Dolan Dark easier than that guy speaking there.
TV shows, or that fucking
He spoke Animal Crossing.
accent, bro.
Just have the little text box appear below. Even that, what is that? Giggler, snack, a pandan, future, and notice is Bayboy say. Jittle you until a sneeble snab.
Plus,
I heard him say alcohol. That was it.
Plus, I gotta give them some points for being one of the few American states with a half-decent flag. But that being said, I think you guys are being hella greedy, right? Give this bit of land to West Virginia, man. God knows they need it. For now, I'm gonna give them an E.
I said that The Wire was boring, and the usual Wire fan cope was you don't watch The Wire, The Wire watches you. Still don't know what that means. Okay, whoever said that to you unironically, they need to get laid right now. You need to set them up with a girlfriend. That's crazy.
But you know, I might bump it up depending on how.
I mean, I just know The Wire's like from both sides, from like the cops and the gang, and it kind of tries to humanize and antagonize both of them.
How many angry Baltimoreans I get in the comments. Now, Delaware. Hey, I got nothing bad to say about Delaware, yo. Please, someone hook me up with that Delaware tax status, man. Yo, I'ma represent you guys. I just want that. Now, really though, the only
Delaware does not have any estate tax or inheritance tax. Holy. Okay, I might be moving to. What? You know why, like Pokemon and all that, they all moved to Texas? Because there's no tax there. Jay Schlatt moved to Texas for like 3 years, I think, because there's like no income tax. Or is it corporation tax? There's some kind of tax they don't have to pay. And now it's going back to New York. Actual money printer. It's crazy. Texas. That's the irony because they pay no tax.
only thing Delaware has going for it is its tax status and its OG status. And
On December 1787, Delaware was the first state to ratify the Constitution.
I mean real OG status. For my Brits, imagine the Guernsey of America. For my Europeans, imagine the Monaco of America. You
Oh yeah, Guernsey's like a tax hole in the UK as well, like Isle of Man and stuff.
get the deal. There's a lot of Delawareans with this fit and this type of humor.
You know what's funny about like rich people laugh? Hang on. Let me show you rich people laugh. Rich people laugh always sounds so fake. Is there a clip anywhere of a rich people laugh?
You want to be a chef. Maybe you want to be a dancer. I don't know what you want to do.
I'm not sure my boss is going to like that. Last two.
But you do need to follow your passions.
Right.
It's the most fake laugh imaginable, right? Like, you could do a little nose exhale, bro. It's okay. Not everything has to be like a huge laugh.
I would love for it to be after I'm dead.
Oh my god. I think he laughed like laugh loading.
40 minutes with
I actually thought for a second there I was about to be humbled and he was going to do like a normal little giggle, but it had to be like a huge programmed laugh.
40 minutes with you. It's already clicking down. We're going to use every one, so no droning on. Okay?
I see what you did.
No, that's coming up too, but that was actually not supposed to be a bad pun. And then disclosure, you are an investor in Business Insider,
Yes.
which is wonderful.
Dude, it's actually as bad as a Jimmy Fallon laugh. It's actually as bad as it. Ooh, that. Ooh. Let's look up Jimmy Fallon laugh. The fake laugh comes up first. I laugh.
Guys in my comic book club are going to be so excited when I tell them.
That is fantastic.
I forgot I was in New York.
You can't
You know, I keep seeing these clips of Liam Neeson like pissing his pants, like pictures, but apparently they're all fake. They've all been photoshopped.
You can't say,
Game, so naturally I got into full hair and makeup. Do you know what my stylist said back?
Oh, that last one was actually so painful. He was like, okay, that joke's kind of mid, but then she paused, so I'm now inclined to laugh. Like, I get it. You're running a talk show. It's fine. Like, you know, like everyone's gonna, you know, humble you a little bit and like pretend to care. But, oh, God. Oh.
Jersey.
This looks
They even did like a Jimmy Fallon bit on Smiling Friends. I remember that.
fucking beautiful. The hell is this? This is fucking Bayonne, New Jersey. It's on the water in Bayonne. Look at this. It's on the water in Bayonne.
Now, yeah, it might be one of the ugliest places on the face of planet Earth.
He better mention The Sopranos. He better mention The Sopranos right now.
Yes, they might all leech off New York's economy and then beat you to a pulp if you slightly insinuate that they even resemble a new...
Why does Tony Soprano not speak normally? Guys, if you look at season 1 of The Sopranos, you will see that Tony speaks incredibly normally, and then he talks to his therapist in season 1 and he's like, you know, oh, my son. And then in season 5 he's like, my shun. My shun. Oh, there's 6 seasons, that's right. I'm trying to think of an example. If we look at like Tony Soprano, hang on. He looks so different. That's not even The Sopranos. That's a completely different show. Wait, was there only 5 seasons? Oh yeah, I got trolled. There's only 5 seasons. He speaks so normally. Hang on, I gotta find an example of this though. All right, we gotta do like a little quick side by side. How many seasons are there of Sopranos? Okay, this could be a good one.
Mr.
Wait. Okay.
Is that you collapsed, possibly a panic attack? You were unable to breathe?
They said it was a panic attack. Of course, all the blood work and the neurological work came back negative.
Okay, so pretty normal. He sounds pretty normal there. Not really too much out of the ordinary. And then this is like season 6.
God fucking damn it! No. No.
Why is this voice like higher pitched? He sounds like a caricature.
What about this? A lot of fucking...
Like it's science, Tony.
I lost a lot of fucking money.
You didn't lose.
We could have turned your bullshit into a fucking $1 million.
My son. My son. I don't know, like, he sounds, like, in season 1, he sounds like James Gandolfini's normal voice. And then by season 6, he's like, my son.
New Yorker. But, look, man, I watched too much Sopranos to not give Jersey at least a C.
How about that prick's face when he saw the gat?
He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. He said the thing. He said, Mom! Mom, he said the thing. Mom, he said the meme. He said the meme. He did the thing.
This show is...
You know, we have that. We have that on the To Be Honest server. We literally have that. Hang on, let me show this. We have that as the we have that as the actual server banner there. We have it there. And you instantly post Tony Soprano fainting gif based.
Has had so much of an impact on me that I was in Italy calling it.
How about that prick's face? How about that prick's face when he shot your gat?
Any cut of meat I saw, gabagoo. I quite possibly unknowingly created a few lifelong nemesises with that. But whatever. New Jersey's getting a high D or a low C. I don't care.
It's gotta be an A. It's gotta be an A. How could you give it anything less than an A? How could you give it anything less than an A, bro?
One thing I do care about, though, is how Italians view me. So, I'm not gonna lie, the gabagool situation did embarrass me a little bit. If you want to travel or meet people with interesting other cultures, and you don't want them to hate you like they hated me, you should definitely
I feel this is a sponsor.
consider learning the language. That's where italki comes in. Using this online language learning platform, you can take personalized one-on-one conversations. That's an English which is good as the next Pennsylvania.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, Philly is, in my opinion, one of North.
I love Geopold. I love Geopold. He makes great content. But if my mother was dying on the street and I had to watch a YouTuber's ad read, I would simply just walk down the street.
America's best cities, okay? Surprisingly good city planning, best cities, okay?
After further research, I can confirm that this is completely incorrect and I do not stand by that statement. But this next bit still kind of stands anyway.
Surprisingly good city planning, public transport, and greenery for an American city.
Sopranos more. Inflation, characters, and protein-rich meats.
Gabagool.
Maybe because it was
Gabagool.
founded, designed, and built by Europeans. Either way, this city is home to Frank, okay? Also, Philly cheesesteak, or also this guy.
What you doing, dickhead?
I've heard a Philly cheesesteak is really nice.
Home to Frank,
but
okay? Also, Philly cheese.
That looks like slop. That looks awful. Dude, is that like a cow's tongue in that? What is that? What the hell? I mean, I've never had one. They could be cinema. They could be cinema.
Cheesesteak. Or also this guy.
What you doing, dickhead? Dickhead? Yeah.
I gotta see that guy doing the fent fold in America. Hang on. Hang on.
Hey Pyro, I watched Evangelion recently because of you and I was shocked how good it was. Have you watched Cowboy Bebop or Berserk? Read Berserk manga after watching first season, but please don't watch Berserk 2017. That shit is awful. Okay, done yapping.
Wait, watch what?
Yeah, Pyrocynical.
Chat, where's that video of the black guy that falls over? And he's like, what the hell? No way. Oh, what the? Oh, wait, hang on. I found it.
It's raining. Whoa. It's pouring. Yes, Lord. Ha! I gotta get some of the rain.
Is that one of my favorite videos of all time?
Drug sale right there. Look at it. Drug sale. What the hell? No way. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? My boy, yo,
are you good?
Yo, no. Bro, you good?
Did he fell in the nettles as well?
No, for real. What happened to him? Me too, I was recording coming outside.
What the hell? I don't know why that just came in my head like that. That video is just, it kills me.
Yeah.
Bro feels incredible right now. I don't know about that one. I don't know if he does.
Yeah. Yo.
So look, if we're basing Pennsylvania's rating off Philly alone, we could...
Wait, someone said no, not yet. Oh my God. Are you on about the video of the guy taking like a dump while playing Mafia 3? I still don't know whether this is real or not. I still don't know. But this is a guy and his mom is calling him to go to the bathroom and he won't do it because he's so invested in playing Mafia 3, which is surprising because it's such a mid game.
Demetrius, get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit.
Wait.
Demetrius, get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now. Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
You can hear it! You can hear it! Oh my God, you can hear the squelching.
Bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom.
It has to be a bit.
I can smell you shitting yourself.
It has to be a bit.
Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get up and go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Not yet. He's gaming. Not yet. Just give him a minute. Give Demetrius a minute. Let him cook. He's definitely cooking something down there.
Rip everything apart. I swear to God. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself. Poop is coming out of your fucking asshole. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Not yet. No.
Go to the goddamn bathroom.
How is he so stun locked that he can only reply with no, yeah, what the hell? There's no way you're saying Walter Jr. in chat right now. Walter Jr.? I think Walter Jr. would have a lot more decorum and respect than to soil himself. It's like he raises like 10 grand for his dad's charity, just like soils himself. No. Walt, go to the bathroom. No, yeah, what the hell?
Could be looking at S, but unfortunately I gotta take into account my theory is because Pennsylvania is so unnecessarily big, they got 20 million fucking people. Basically, they just exist as their...
Doesn't the population in America get bigger just the more like north you go? Like, how many people are in New York? That's gotta be the most populated city, right?
Their own
state
thing, and therefore develop their own deep south, and it's west of the state, which is fucking off the rails, bro. It's straight up a stronghold of redneckness. A slice of Alabama.
I see people like this and it's like it has to be a bit. It has to be a bit.
In the north of the US, where you can find
California has the biggest population.
moonshine flowing, guns toting, money
Oh no, I keep thinking the Midwest that just has absolutely nothing.
owing, corn growing, patriotism showing, truck towing, lawn mowing, dinghy rowing, church going, crop sowing, eagle crowing Americans. A tier. New York. Now, I've already talked about New York too much on this channel, so
Honestly, I really hope he includes World of T-shirts. I want to see a little update on my boy Josh, actually. Hang on. Let's see how he's doing. Has he quit his alcoholism? Let's have a look.
This frickin' bar in Hoboken, so I was out drinking with some fans.
Okay, can confirmed he's still drinking heavily. Okay, great.
I won't bang on about it for too long. But importantly, in this state exists the biggest city in America. One of the most powerful, most important mega cities in the world. A magical place where dudes like this and dudes like this can peacefully coexist.
You'd never get that on the London Tube, bro. Firstly, there's not enough room.
On the same train home. A beacon of
Why is he starting a fight with him? It's like, you're the one that bought the paddling pool on the subway.
humanity. A role model.
That has to be a bit, right? Like someone clip I can't even, I'm so mind broken. Like whenever I think someone is like actually just like a crackhead, I just think they're clip farming.
To every
I'm mind broken.
other Western city. The proof.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with you? No Diddy! What the hell? You just kissing random people? You ain't paying your fare!
Okay, this is actually clip farming though. No meme. No meme.
I walked in that jail for the first time. You know what I smelled? I smelled butt ass. Butt ass. It was so bad. I mean, the funk hit you like, boom.
I knew I wasn't tripping. Why the fuck is it all this bread? Like, I'm trying to call my mom and shit.
Dude, that looks like the sealant they use. The insides are housing. The fiberglass. What?
Like, the fuck is going on?
Is that a foam? That's a foam box.
Yo, pause. What's your wildest subway experience?
I came front, I seen a pigeon get on.
Dude, I almost want to live in New York, man. I'd hate it. I know I'd hate it, but I almost want to live in New York. Because it does seem funny.
For one stop, and then get off on the next one, like, you could have flew there, my nigga.
Don't ever feel me, I'm gonna kick the shit.
New York is an easy S tier. It's like Pennsylvania, but better. They got everything. Connecticut, my pretty uninformed opinion of this.
Right, that's fair. Oh yeah, anyone that's in Australia, I just remembered. We were talking about food before, right? I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But there's a place called Hector's Deli. Hang on. This place. Oh my Lord Jesus. If any of you have been to Hector's Deli in Australia, I am so jealous. They do the best sandwiches in the world. Provolone mozzarella, tomato chutney, mortadella, white sourdough bread, beef and pickles. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. I'm salivating. Hector's Deli was absolutely insane when I went there. It was insane. Oh, that's the one I went to, I think, in Richmond. Yeah, that's right.
Love you, Pyro.
Yeah, that's the one I went to. Oh, that was so good. Thank you, Warriors, for the 10. Appreciate it. Oh. Nah, bro, you don't get it. I had a beef one. Oh, that's the one I had. 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 Oh my God, it was beef and it was cheese and it was onion and then they put like pickles in it. Oh my God, it was so good, man. Actual cinema.
state is that it's basically one big suburb of New York City. Almost 100% residential detached family homes. Yes, they might have some of the most prestigious colleges in the world, but overall, it's generally like under-seasoned New York. It's like Timu, New York. For example, the famous staple pizza in Connecticut is essentially New York-style pizza.
That guy that reviews pizza, I have never seen him actually enjoy any food in his life. Every single pizza that guy goes to, he just complains.
But without the cheese. Bro, that's like selling me a car with no wheels. That's like a house with no roof. I know you guys are kind of meant to be the cleverest Americans, but yo, taking cheese off pizza is seriously one of the lowest IQ moves a human could make. If this is the kind of thing they're proud of inventing, Connecticut's getting a low score, man. They can get a low C. Right, next up, Rhode Island. Firstly, ain't no fucking reason for this state to exist, bro. Rhode Island is like Delaware if they had tweakers instead of millionaires.
There's so many Vine thoughts. Hang on. Rhode Island population. They got a mill. They got a mill? Where is that? Oh, it's near Boston. Ah, like The Last of Us. Okay. All right, I think I know what that is.
It's like Delaware if the Biden family was only Hunter Biden. Rhode Island is really the...
Okay, Hunter Biden is actually a fenthead. Let me know if you want a full video on Hunter Biden. I would love that. Geopod, I would love a video on Hunter Biden.
The outcast of New England. The unloved sibling. They got the worst potholes in the country. Some of the most potent strain of tweakers in the country. One of the worst reputations in the country. I mean, I know they got Joey, but I think in a good timeline, the only Rhode Island we have on a planet is this one. Sorry, guys. You know where you're going. Right, Massachusetts.
Oh, he put him on F. Why'd you put him on F, bro?
In my eyes, this is a very decent state. Obviously, they got Boston, home to Harvard, kinda. A city where everyone's got a silly accent. They eat lots of lobster. I've heard people are quite friendly in the same way Northerners in the UK are friendly, which is that they're also very mean, but they're also like friendly. It's hard to...
Okay, this is true. He's British, I'm British. So, okay, one thing you'll notice in the UK, the more down south you go, the less friendly people are. So if you go to London, and you go up north, right, and you say, like when I used to live in Birmingham, right, I'd walk home from like school and I'd say like hi to some old lady walking her dog and she'd say hi back, right? And I was like, okay, that's a nice exchange, you know, like probably brightened her day up a little bit. I feel a bit better for it. You do that in London, you'll get shot, stabbed, or you'll be ignored because they think you've got the leprosy or you're about to ask them for change. You cannot have interactions in London. It's crazy. Like, no wonder everyone in London is, like, sat in their apartment and they're, like, depressed. Like, why am I so sad? There's, like, 20 billion people here. Why? I can't talk to anyone. Why am I so sad? Because, like, no one can socialize there. It's crazy. Up north, it is so much better.
Explain. Once again, like with Philly and New York, Boston was actually built by people that have some regard for cities being pretty and green and efficient and walkable and nice. But for some reason, everyone from other East Coast states seems to fucking hate Boston. I don't know why, but it's like they all for once come together in a unified alliance to just shit on Massachusetts.
Bacon, egg, and cheese in Boston. What the what are we doing here? Hey, look at the egg. A square slice of SpongeBob's ass on an everything bagel with prosthetic bacon is what I'm looking at for fucking $7.50. Fucking $8 for this shit. $8 for this fucking nightmare.
I guess a big negative about this state is the winters. But overall, Boston seems kind of like a Leeds or Manchester American.
The Boston accent isn't real. I'm convinced that they watched The Sopranos as a kid and they actually all just think that I could be Tony Soprano. Like, you know how people watch Ryan Gosling and it's like, this is literally me? They'd watch Tony Soprano and be like, he's literally me.
Equivalent. Pretty decent, but fucking cold. I do, however, have a sweet spot for that northern charm. I think it's the Swedish blood in me. So, I'm gonna give you guys a strong B. Alright, now we're on to this top northern corner.
Dude, I just want to get through this video to watch the Sweden one. I'm shaking. I'm shaking to watch the Sweden video.
And I don't know
You have no idea the excitement that I cannot contain for the Sweden video right now.
Controversial to say.
You say play Sweden, you get a ban, by the way.
Can we just consolidate this into one state? In a country where Texas and California exist, there ain't no reason why New Hampshire and Vermont aren't at least smushed together. Anyway, I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly, as the probability that someone from Maine is watching this right now is like 1 in 5,000. However, Maine is definitely the coolest out of these, all right? They
I thought that was Chris Hansen.
got spooky evil creatures and shit. They got serious lobster related economic prosperity. They got a fucking desert. They got hillbillies. And most importantly, my Scandinavian ancestors were out there way before, like 500 years before Columbus.
What? Not everything has to be a Wojak, man. We're literally condensing history into like stickmen.
Maine is getting a B. Hey, I like a good freaky evil spot like that, man. Hit me up if you got a ranch in Maine, bro. I need to visit. New Hampshire is basically a more boring version of Maine. Less freaky, less lobster. I was really looking for some fun facts or something about this state. I literally couldn't find shit. Please, New Hampshireans, comment if I'm wrong here. But you know a state is bad when you look up its fun facts, and the first thing that comes up is that they have around 1,000 lakes. Boy, that ain't shit. Don't come to me, a half British, half Scandinavian man, and brag about your amount of lakes.
Wait, he's half Scandinavian. Okay, I'm gonna DM him on Instagram. Hang on. Is that true? He's half Scandinavian. Dude, I follow this guy on Instagram, right? I follow this guy. Where the fuck is he? 24 hours Mr. Beast shop. Where that's in Birmingham? Okay, I actually go to Birmingham tomorrow. I might meet him at the Mr. Beast shop. Okay, that's a plan.
If you're not Canadian, you are gonna lose that one. Vermont, bro, you know how tiny of a population you gotta have to be under fucking North Dakota. You know how little citizens you gotta have to just minorly beat Wyoming. Oh nah, bro. All I could find about these guys is that they make some pretty mid ice cream, and they put out an arrest warrant for George Bush because of the Iraq War, which is pretty fucking awesome. That being said, though, you guys are getting a D like New Hampshire. Whatever. Onto the glorious Midwest, starting with somewhere I have a little history with, you know, everyone's favorite state, Ohio. They got corn, they got... I'm struggling. Ohio's kind of interesting because on one hand, they got the most dilapidated urban wastelands. On the other hand, they have these crazy rural Amish communities that are like America's version of the Sentinel Island uncontacted tribes. Truly...
These scare me. Like, you're not allowed any electricity or anything. Like these Amish communities actually scare me.
A state with great variety. One thing I truly didn't comprehend about Ohio was how many fucking people...
I know a furry artist that has like a commission, and he's done merch for me before. He's like a really talented guy, and he's from Ohio. And I said to him, like how the fuck do you live in Ohio? Like doesn't anything happen there? Like nothing happens. Nothing happens. The state. It's so crazy. I mean, that population isn't that bad, though. That's not that bad. It's like 12 mil.
People live there. Somehow, it's the 7th most populous state. That being said, it's the only one out of the top 30 most populated states that has a declining population. That means more people want to move to Alabama than Ohio, bro. And for that reason, we could see Ohio lose its top 10 status in the future, which isn't surprising, seeing as it's apparently pretty common to find Ohio natives cosplaying as being from other cool parts of the US. Trust me, right? Go to the trendiest block in Brooklyn. Go to the most hipster coffee shop you can see. Go up to the guy with the suspiciously thick New York accent, the Yankee cap, and the hipster beard sitting at the window, faking reading a book.
He's not actually reading. I actually know people that do this. They bring out a book into a public space to like look intelligent and think they can rizz up girls.
Ask him which borough he grew up in. 1000% he's gonna stutter a bit, look up at you with shame in his eyes, and quietly mutter, I'm actually from Upper Arlington in Columbus, man, but please don't tell anyone. All that hate aside, I'm probably gonna end up ranking Ohio above some of the other Midwest states, purely because it has the population, it has the big cities, the manpower, and it has a half relevant importance in terms of my career. So, you know, I gotta represent. man. Indiana. I'm sure Indianans will get angry at me for saying this one, but I think the state is pretty similar to Ohio.
I have never heard of anything happening in Indiana. Anything. I have... Look at that Wojak. I have never heard of... I didn't even know that existed.
Ohio, just more flat and more...
Indiana is just corn.
Rural, and instead of having 3 big cities, they have 1. If anything, I guess it looks a little more aesthetically pleasing than some of the other Rust Belt states, especially if you fuck with corn, unless you go north, where there is a almost entirely abandoned ghost town called Gary.
Wait, is that where Chicago is?
Place so inhospitable, it's entirely abandoned ghost town called Gary. A place so inhospitable.
Oh my god. It actually looks like Silent Hill. Look at that.
Hospitable that they just barricade the highway.
That's like the happiest high street in Birmingham. Oh my god.
Exit that goes to Gary. Anything to keep humans out of that place.
Dude, that's like Boston in Fallout 4. I feel like a super mutant behemoth's about to come around the corner. Look at that. That can't be real.
I think in an old video I actually promised I'd visit Gary, Indiana one day. So it might be on the cards soon. We'll see. Either way, it's not looking good for Indiana, bro. I'm sorry to...
That cannot be real. It's like an unused Gmod map.
To do this, but right next to Gary, however, there exists one of the great American cities, Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bean, Kanye, Deep.
I thought Chicago was a shithole. Is that a bit? I've heard Chicago's awful, like the crime and stuff.
Dish pizza. What more could you want from a city? Well, quite a bit more, to be fair. Despite having 12 million people, this city has a completely inefficient, unreliable public transport network.
Yeah, public transport in America is just a meme. Like, I swear, without a car, you're boned. I remember going to like California to LA for VidCon, and I was actually scared by how wide the roads are.
Worst neighborhoods in the Western Hemisphere. Fucking shitloads of pollution, all types, and in general...
Chicago ranked second major US city with the worst air pollution.
Indiana is just a Midwestern state that wants to be Southern. I live in Illinois and Chicago is horrible.
It's a pretty minging place. But that being said, the cultural relevance of Chicago can't be understated. The amount of music, art, etc. that's come out of here. I like how they make the river green on St. Patrick's Day, much to the amusement of
Oh my god, I remember World of T-shirts went there for St. Patrick's Day. That's right.
Irish people. I like how they put cheese under the tomato sauce.
Where's the cheese?
It's under the sauce.
There's no cheese on it.
It's under the sauce.
Like, I'm Italian and this is hurting me.
It's from Chicago.
But it's just...
Someone turn that man into a Wojak right now. The guy on the top left. The guy on the top left. Turn him. How is he not a Wojak now? How is he not a Wojak?
Sauce.
Jesus under the sauce.
Oh my god, millennial pausing. I just stuff like that gets under my skin so much. It's like millennial React Andy.
Not enough cheese.
Jesus under the sauce.
It's not enough.
But that's Chicago we're talking about. What about the rest of Illinois?
Wait, am I millennial? Hang on. Oh, thank God, I'm a year out. Thank God. Okay, no, I'm Gen Z. Thank God. Thank God. Oh my God, I thought I was a millennial. I would have actually necked it on stream. Okay, no. I'm 97. Thank God. Oh. Okay, all right.
I know it's very frustrating for Illinois citizens how everyone thinks their state is only Chicago. So I came up with a map.
The corn thing is scarily accurate. My neighbors when I lived there were 3 miles of corn in all directions. Also was in Gary for work recently. You can see wires in intersections where the street lights were ripped out. Actual fallout.
It actually sounds like a just complete dystopia. Don't call me old head. Don't call me the bit that you just learned 20 minutes ago because I said it because I stole it from someone else. Do not call me old head.
Map labeling the entire state.
Yeah, bro, I'm Gen Z. Old man emoji. Yeah, timed out. Yeah, timed out. Yeah, I ban him. I ban him.
First off, we got Abraham Lincoln's house. Then we got amphetamine abuse. Then we got the bean. And then we got corn. That should lay it out more fairly. I'm thinking low D for you guys at best. Then we got Michigan. Famously, best tap water in the country. Famously, least potholes in the country.
I bought 3 tires just in 1 week. It's to the point I don't want to drive on the street.
Famously, one of the most prosperous and upcoming economies in the country. Famously, beautiful, sunny, mild winters. Famously, one of the most reliable, forward-thinking public transport networks in the country. Famously, cuisine mecca, one of the world's prime locations for fine dining. Oh my god, man, Michigan is a mess. Cities like Detroit, Flint, they've almost
Pyro,
reached
look up the
complete
landscape of
memes.
western North Dakota. Hills are actually illegal.
Western North Dakota. Western North Dakota landscape. Let's have a look. What are you on about, you idiot? You got hills. Look at that. You got that looks like you got mountains, you got hills. What are you on about? That looks nice. That looks like Red Dead 2. Is that Red Dead 2? Did they just put a screenshot of Red Dead 2? No, they didn't. What are you on about? That looks North Dakota. Oh, you said oh, I typed in West Dakota. Okay. Sorry. That looks the same. That is the same, idiot. I typed in there's hills. Bro, are you sure you know where you live? Do you need like mental help? Do you have like do you have dementia? Like look at that. It's the same. I typed in West Dakota, it's the same as North. Look at that. There's like hills and there's little hills, not big hills, more like Teletubby hills.
I meant east, sorry.
Oh, you meant east? Okay. Are you stupid? That's an even bigger hill. That's an even big... Oh, wait. No, never mind. Holy GM flatgrass. That's a mountain. Dude, what's the hate with Dakota? This looks good. I don't understand the hate. That looks nice. I'd go hiking through there.
Status for just how bad they are. For example, right, Detroit was meant to get this big sign like Hollywood. This was the original plan they proposed.
There is no way Detroit. That would be stolen within like 5 days.
And yo, this is what they ended up building.
I mean, that's still fine though. That look
right. Detroit was meant to get this.
Hey Pyrocynical, here is some money for you that I will never get back.
Make sure you use this money to buy yourself a little meal. Oh,
Kanye.
Thank you, Anna, for the tent.
Big sign like Hollywood. This was the original plan they...
That was not the original plan. That looks like deep fake AI.
Proposed. And...
I mean, it... Let me remove the webcam. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that... Okay, it does kind of suck, actually.
Yo, this is what they ended up building. British state can't even build a small-scale infrastructure project.
It's just the womp womp sound effect.
Without getting fucking roasted. It's crazy.
Now here we go, thinking we about to get some shit. Now they done order us a sign off fucking wish. I thought our sign was gonna look like...
In Google type Eastern North Dakota.
Oh my god, the cope.
It shows more accurate.
He's actually coping right now. Eastern North Dakota. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, do you have anything? Do you actually have anything? What's going on, buddy? Where's the elevation at? This is like a Windows screensaver. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's actually depressing. Dude, it is a bit like GM Flatgrass where I live, but it is nowhere near as bad as this. Holy, that is bad.
Hollywood. That's probably why they put this bitch right by the hood. While we was about to get some shit, they really just hold us. Then gave us a sign in times of Rome. And we just keeping it real, we ain't never hating. I think I seen a bigger sign at a graduation. Hey, man, we must have got these letters on a discount. We ain't blow too hard, fuck around and knock this shit down.
You know, some of those clear negatives aside, I gotta give it to these guys. They got...
I need another...
I normally edge to Duke, then I said Carsonet. But you're never dead. You said Indians don't have skibberly rings.
This is why my brain is probably fried, because like whenever I go to the toilet, it's like the only time I'm not on the computer. I'm on TikTok on my phone, being subjected to Indians don't have skibbity riz. Thank you, Ruby, for the 22 months.
Got some spirit, they got some soul, they got some good fucking energy, man. Plus, despite the state shrinking in population and influence recently, you gotta admit, bro, Michigan culturally is low-key more influential than all the other Midwest states combined.
Right, I forgot to get my fucking water. Hey, shorty, I've got to smash.
So many musicians, so many bands, athletes, inventors, they got everything, man. Bro, Germany straight up wouldn't have music if it wasn't for Detroit. You know that Berlin style techno music, right? That all Germans bump. Just guess who invented that shit. What the hell would depressed leather wearing Germans do without Michigan, man? So I gotta give them
That's actually crazy. Also, German music is absolutely terrifying.
a low C out of respect. Danny Brown is like my lifelong idol, bruh. They have to be above Illinois. Wisconsin, it sounds like it should be part of Canada. Wisconsin, you know?
Danny Brown's Baby. What have I been listening to from Danny Brown recently? Is it called Graduation or something? Hang on. First meal I had was school lunch. This one? Yeah, that one. Yeah, Grown Up. That's right. Yeah, that song's great.
Know what I mean? I also say that because back in the day, there was this poor dude from Wisconsin who'd never left the Midwest before until his family moved to fucking Birmingham, UK. I felt so sorry for that poor guy, bro. He was sat next to me in a load of classes, and I swear, the only thing I remember the guy fucking talking about was ice hockey, how I shouldn't use swear words, and hot dog eating contests. This guy put me on Joey Chestnut early, fam. In Milwaukee, I know they got that funny ass clap music, and that's the absolute extent of my Wisconsin knowledge. It's getting a low C for my OG, man. Shout out. Next up, Minnesota. Okay, I might sound a bit biased, right? But I think
Minnesota!
This is a state people are seriously sleeping on. It's got some of the best public services in the Midwest, maybe even in the
I refuse to believe any state has good public transport.
US. Education, public transport,
Well, it's public service. What does that mean?
relatively low cost.
Is that like sex or
cost of living. People here are friendly as fuck. Yeah, they might have absolutely abysmal, unbearable, horrific winters, but they got you covered, okay? Minneapolis figured out the most American way to protect its citizens from harsh winters. You simply do not have to go outside. The cities in Minnesota are designed with indoor corridors going between buildings above the streets. So effectively, assuming you have a garage, you can go about your entire day.
Oh my god. Oh my god. An American state has actually eliminated cars. I bet you they look so ugly, but that is so convenient. Oh my god.
And not breathe fresh air once. It's a 4chan user's dream, bro. This is American innovation
Yeah, that looks disgusting, but like, at least you get to avoid the traffic.
at its finest. Something about this skywalk system is so satisfying to my brain. I fully want to visit Minneapolis just to walk around endless corridors for the entire day. I feel like that would give me ultimate peace. I actually think this is kind of genius, right? Because it it solves the mall problem that the rest of the Midwest has. The reason so many malls in Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana lay completely abandoned and decaying is because people have no reason to drive all the way to a physical non-food related shop and buy stuff anymore. And the idea of a mall is to rope customers of other shops into your shop through IRL marketing. A mall only works if people are walking through subconsciously browsing. Well, all these skywalks obviously have a lot of people walking through subconsciously browsing, and they put shops in them. It's perfect. And it means Minnesota skirts one of the big...
I think American malls are like so dystopian though, man. They're so dystopian.
Subconsciously browsing, and they put shops in them. It's
like when I was in a country somewhere in Northern Europe, and they had this mall called the Mall of Scandinavia, and that place was really good. Like that place was really nice. That was just like perfected.
Perfect. And it means Minnesota skirts one of the big urban decay problems that...
No, I can't. I'm not allowed to say the fucking country. I can't say it. It wasn't a Joe Biden moment. I've been that psyoped that I stopped myself from saying Sweden.
Every other Midwest state has. I actually think in a lot of ways Minnesota is kind of the best example of how a Midwest state can operate in 2024. But I have to admit, yeah, I do have a little personal bias for this state, right? They got hella Swedes. Nah, not those. I'm talking about Swedish restaurants, shops, cafes, inns.
My Coke just went everywhere. My fucking Coke just went everywhere. It just went everywhere on my fucking table. Okay, hang on. It literally... Why is it? It's gone everywhere. It's actually gone everywhere. All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Dude, it's actually gone everywhere. No, the Darkwood book. That was fucking signed, man. Okay, that's not funny. Okay, the clip farming's gone too far. Yeah, the clip farming's actually gone too far. Oh no, not the Darkwood book. Yeah, clip farming's actually gone too far now, guys. Yeah, I gotta put this book somewhere else. Okay, guys, we need to retire the Sweden bit, okay? Because I'm actually like damaging my own property right now. We need to roll back on the Sweden bit now. Like it's run its course. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny. It's not funny. We can.
It's okay, Pyro. Stuttering and struggling to hold on to things are common aspects of getting older. They're just senior moments.
Okay. Okay. My monitor's broken. It's like twisted. What the hell? Oh, it's okay now. Okay.
Churches.
My PC's making like a really loud noise.
A colossal IKEA, entire Swedish-speaking communities. I'm talking towns called Lindström. They got plaques commemorating.
You need to stop with the situation videos. It will just be you pausing every 2 seconds to ADHD rant. Love you and your foxy pussy. Shrek. Once upon a time there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful.
Are you doing a Shrek bit?
Oh geez, their football team is called the Vikings. Oh my god, man. Plus this state has
Okay, we're not doing Play Sweden, okay? We're stopping that now. I just spilt my Coke Zero everywhere. All over my desk.
There's a load of Somalis too, so I know they're gonna have my samosas on point. Man, this state has got to be an A. It's got to be an A. Right, Iowa. Man, I do not know. I was looking up like good things about Iowa, and consistently one of the main pros
I've never seen anything happen in Iowa.
seems to be that the traffic is great. There's no congestion on the roads. Yeah, maybe because there's no fucking people there. How can you have a traffic jam if there's 2 people driving down the highway? They do not have a city with more than 208,000 people. Literally all Iowa do is corn and Slipknot. That's it. I'm not definitively making this call. I'm open to Iowa.
Does anything happen in Iowa? Right, latest to breaking stories. Minnesota family store is demolished from Peach near dam by surging river. That's it. That's the only story they've had in 6 days. There was a bit of water. That's it.
Iowans changing my mind in the comments, but for now, I'm sorry, man. Missouri, on the other hand, is like Iowa, but actually with some notable cities. Well, just about. They kind of just about scraped having both these cities. Firstly, St. Louis. The burgers look fabulous. The pizza looks god-awful, but seems like a half-decent city, I guess. And then we have the city that these guys straight up stole. It's called Kansas City, but it's in Missouri by about 20 miles. Bro,
the only thing I know about Kansas City is it's in The Last of Us. That's it. That the end of my knowledge ends there.
Make it make sense. Why the fuck did Missouri get Kansas City? Surely this is unfair, man. Oh, yeah. All right. This state...
City founders derived the name from Kansas or Core River,
Hey,
which was named for the...
fan, since you uploaded that Star Wars Battlefront video, just wanted to recommend a new Vegas ARG made by DRB0SCH.
Damn, you're like the 5th person to recommend that. Let's have a look at it again. DRBOSCH. Yeah, so many of you have recommended this. Okay, fine, guys. We'll watch it afterwards. Okay, fine.
It seems alright to me, but apparently a lot of people hate it. They got poverty, crime, decent bit of meth. Also, people like to state how it's a red state, a free Republican land. But they
I
have
started
these
watching your
massive
vids recently. I hope you know how much you stress me out. Please never change.
Wait, stress you out in what way? Stress you out in what way? Stress you out in what way? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That doesn't make sense.
insane jaywalking laws. Like, you have to pay if you get caught crossing a fucking road. Freedom my ass, bruh. Y'all ain't got...
I swear that's a thing in like most states. I don't get it. I just run across the road.
no rights. That being said, it has to be Iowa, so we'll give it a low E. And Kansas seems to me like Missouri, but with less meth and more good old corn. Yeah, corn is becoming a big theme with these states, isn't it? I don't know too much about Kansas, but I've been informed from some inside sources, yeah? Lawrence is apparently the spot. I've heard it's a cheeky little unexploited gem, so I would like to visit one day before it gets Austinified. That being said though, we're really getting into some Great Plains territory with Kansas, and obviously that comes with the...
Right, let's look at Kansas Lawrence. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad, to be fair. I mean, it's a little bit flat grass. Oh, that's kind of cute. I remember going to, what did I go to? I went to Colorado once. And we went to like this skiing village. That was super nice. Like the backdrops and stuff was actually like from like a Kanye album.
So have music anymore, and the I simply do not those. Alright to me, but apparently a lot of corn. Yeah, corn is becoming a big theme with these states, isn't it? I don't know too much about Kansas, but I've been in...
USA is covered in 90% corn, 10% red 40. He might be onto something, boys. I cannot verify it, but he might be onto something.
Informed from some inside sources, yeah? Lawrence is apparently the spot. I've heard it's a cheeky little unexploited gem, so I would like to visit one day before it gets Austinified. That being said, though, we're really getting into some Great Plains territory with Kansas, and obviously that comes with the dreaded twisters. Kansas is one of the worst states in terms of tornadoes and is currently under severe tornado risk as I speak. And bro, you're telling me I gotta risk my fucking life and my house being violently disintegrated into dust by the wind just to live some—
I keep seeing live streams of people doing storm chases. Like they chase storms. It's like, what happens if it turns— what happens if the hurricane turns around? What do you think happens then?
Where that looks like this? You're fucking tripping, bro. The risk versus reward ain't adding up. You telling me—
oh my god, it is one tap in those houses. Look at that. Look at that.
You're fucking
look at the bottom right, chat.
Bro, the risk versus reward ain't adding up. You telling me I gotta live in
that is like some Wizard of Oz shit.
An endless astroturf field, and my op is the air? I got a beef with the air? Nah, that's crazy, man. Kansas getting a low D just because I want to think it's nicer than Missouri, and I do think the world should get together.
The tornado turns gay
and make Missouri give Kansas City to Kansas. Nebraska. Oh man, this is where my boy Saul got banished to, man. I can't represent Gene Takovic, bro. Nebraska seems like one dull state. It's either Corn or Omaha, and I can't say Omaha seems like the most fun city. This state is so boring. It actually houses some mammoths. Once again, people out here risking their lives just to live in Nebraska.
Let's look at Nebraska. Oh my god, that is dead middle in America. Wow. That is right in the middle of America, like right in the middle. What's the population? 2 mil. I mean, for how big that is, it's basically the size of the UK, right?
Which seems even more boring than Kansas. So yous are unfortunately going to be getting a high F. I'm sorry. I know. Now onto the Dakotas, neither of which have a mill. So I'm going to fly through them pretty quick because I highly doubt more than 10 people from either Dakota are ever going to watch this. First off, you guys should just merge into one state, let's be real. I know there were some silly arguments back in the day, but come on, man, this would make way more sense. North Dakota, they're literally just Canadians. They got Canadian accents. Winnipeg is their closest major city. They got to deal with temperatures.
Oh my god, isn't that Froggy Fresh? Is that Froggy Fresh?
Temperatures as low as fucking—
is it? I actually can't tell.
In minus 50 degrees. North Dakotans are on average richer than South Dakotans, I guess. Yo, people are actually balling out here for some reason. 6th highest GDP in the country. I mean, it makes sense. You'd have to pay me a serious bag to live up in Fargo, bro. In North Dakota, they got the tallest structure in the USA. The only purpose of which is to make sure—
my balls feel tight just looking at that footage. I don't know why, man. Like, heights mess with me so much.
They got the tallest structure in the USA. The only—
oh man,
purpose of which—
look how high up that is. That feels— oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
To make sure they have good TV signal, allowing brain-rotting talk shows to be just as enjoyable in Grafton, North Dakota as they are in New York City. If someone put a gun up to my head and said, I hate—
why is this guy just pulling out more and more beers that are undrank, by the way?
North Dakota.
He's just pulling out more Heinekens and not drinking any of them.
New York City. If someone put a gun up to my head and said, I hate to do this, Leo, but you're going to have to move to one of the Dakotas for the rest of your life.
Heights scare me, but I cannot fathom having balls. True.
Life with no chance of escape. Choose one now or perish. I would definitely go with North Dakota for the reason that I was able to talk about North Dakota for about 20-30 seconds, right? I think with South Dakota, I got max 10 seconds. The one and only notable thing about this 77,000 square mile state is that they got Mount Rushmore. That's it. All my notes on South Dakota are done. They are getting a medium to low E. Sorry. Right, well, that's the first half done. The East Coast, New England, and the Midwest have all been tier listed, and I'm going to emphasize this, right? This isn't final. If you
That was a really good video.